Hey everybody, it is Saturday, September 20th, 2025, which means it's the day before Stephen King's birthday. A couple of friends and I are going to go from Oklahoma to Denton, Texas today so that we can check out some bookstores, and then tomorrow we can attend a special Stephen King birthday celebration at a particular bookstore in Denton. So I'm going to be checking in at the various stops along the way, and this video will be completely dedicated to the epic small e epic Stephen King birthday road trip 2025. No, you guys are doing great.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got it now. It's all in the plates. Just press down. Yeah.
There you go. That's nice.
That's not obnoxious at all.
I think it sounds great. Sounds like home.
Little Dr. D40 is all we need.
So it is more than a gas station. I'd never been to Buc-ee's before, but I had thought, isn't it just a gas station? Nope. It's a bit more than just a gas station. Interesting stuff.
They usually go through them pretty quick though. Yeah.
Some cemetery dance. Robert McCammon. It was kind of hard to see through these cases.
Oh.
Like new to this, okay?
Right.
And now a word about our sponsor.
For over 20 years, StephenKingCollector.com has been the internet's go-to source for all things Stephen King. From breaking news and real-time sales updates from around the internet, to forums where you can connect with like-minded collectors, to information about first editions as well as highly sought-after and rare limited editions, StephenKingCollector.com has it all. Additionally, the collector sells custom slipcases to protect your most valuable and cherished treasures. The collector now offers book sales directly through the website and an all-around upgraded and improved payment system. With improvements and updates happening on a regular basis, there's always something new to see and experience at StephenKingCollector.com. The link to the site is in the description for this video. You should go check it out. You'll be glad you did. Good morning, everybody. I am freshly showered and dressed and ready to go. It is officially Stephen King's birthday today, and we are going to do a little bit of bumming around, I guess, in Denton today, and then we will end up at Patchouli Joe's bookstore for their official Stephen King birthday celebration. Yesterday, we went to an amazing, like a fantastic book, movies, music. It was called Recycled Books in downtown Denton on the historic square. Fantastic place. If you're ever this way, Denton is not that far from Dallas. So if you're ever in the area, I highly recommend that you check that place out. It was really cool. They had lots of vintage VHS tapes, like the types of things I hadn't seen in the wild in a long time, 20 years or more. They had them there. So even though I didn't end up buying anything, it was a fantastic experience and really a trip down memory lane. So I'm here with two of the book bros, okay, Clay and Matt, and they let me know that they have accepted me into their group. Gooble gobble, we accept him, one of us. So even though I'm sort of, not a joiner, I'm kind of an anti-joiner, I am pretty excited and pleased to be asked to be part of the Book Bros OK. So I highly recommend that you check them out too. They are a group of readers that have a much broader interest in reading lots of different things beyond Stephen King, and you may get some really good recommendations from them. The link to their social media is on the homepage for my channel. So yeah, it's been pretty hectic and stressful just in general the last few weeks, the last few months. So getting away to spend some time next to a lake. I remember the last time I sat around a campfire, and just chilled. And as the sun went down yesterday, it was really nice. So yeah, I didn't realize how much I needed some time away, but I did. So I'm excited to see what today brings. It's been a nice, there and back again weekend getaway, and tomorrow I'll be right back at it in Oklahoma City. But as for today, it's Stephen King's birthday, so on the 1 in a million chance that he ever sees this, happy birthday, Stephen King. Thank you so much for a lifetime of stories, and I feel so privileged to know that you're out there every day getting your words in, writing yet another amazing story to share with the world. So from me to you, happy birthday. Right across the street from the bookstore, this theater is showing Carrie the Musical, which I didn't find out about until this morning. It's not in the cards for this trip, but oh my God, what are the odds?
I was trying to make them a little bit more difficult. Some are easy to find, and some I tried to hide.
I'm looking for boots. If I find a boot.
Oh, here's one right in front of us, too.
I found a boot. Let's see what the coupon says. $5 added to your account.
$5 off coupon because of book dazzle.
They're so nice here to put out my business cards for my channel.
I got you.
But the whole, like the American version, it ends where he's like, I can do violence again, it's all I ever wanted. But then the real last chapter, and he did that way because he believes a lot.
They all
in,
float in Texas.
numerology, and so when he wrote
Oh yeah, make him look cute. Like he's trying to get back up there.
Oh my gosh, that's an elaborate display. So I picked this up, which I had needed for a while since it came out, and I'm glad to have it added to my collection. Okay, so the bookstore event that we were coming to do, that we thought started at 2, actually started at 11. So turns out Carrie the Musical is in the cards for today. Completely random, completely fortuitous coincidence on Stephen King's birthday. The bedazzled tampon. Oh my goodness. UN Consolidated High School, 1-800-555-CARRIE. Oh my gosh.
I remember reading the Stand, that was also I think 1,000 pages or something.
So of course I couldn't shoot video of the show itself, but suffice it to say, Carrie the Musical was fantastic. I have had the soundtrack CD for the show since 2012. It's the first, and I believe only, official cast recording that's ever been done. So when the show first premiered in the 80s, it was very much a product of its time. And the show has since been revised and refined and streamlined and pared down and sort of reimagined a bit. And that is the version that is recorded and documented on this CD. So while I had listened to the music before I got the CD in 2012, I've listened to it a handful of times since then. I'd never actually seen the show to know where the connective tissue was that kind of held the songs together. That was a big surprise and a real delight. The cast, who were almost exclusively very young, like high school, early college age, all did a fantastic job. The production was really polished and streamlined. The actress who played Carrie and the actress who played Margaret in particular were fantastic powerhouses. And I mean, it was freaking cosmic. We went to Texas from Oklahoma. We went there for a specific purpose, and we had no idea that Carrie the Musical was going to be playing, like literally across the street from the place that we went to go see. So when the box office opened up about an hour before the show started, we walked in And we said, we don't have tickets. Do you have 3 together? And they said, yes, absolutely. We can accommodate that. And they said, how does the second row sound? So, of course, we were like, yeah, second row sounds good. And we got our seats, and the lady who sat next to us, Lindsay, was the mother of Emma Tarwater, an actress who appeared in the show. So this lady sits next to me, and I kind of turn and I say, did you know it's Stephen King's birthday? And she said, no. That's really cool. I'm going to text my daughter. She's actually in the show. And then it led to this whole conversation about that and about her daughter's aspirations to be an actor. She's going to college, all of that. And it's turned out to be like this fantastic, like one day acquaintance that, you know, I'll probably never see this person again in person, but the memory of that experience will live on. And because Lindsay is connected to the cast, she gave us some insider information about where to go after the show. We step outside, then there's an exit from the green room where all the actors come out. So we went out thinking that we would, you know, get some signatures on our playbooks, mine of which is above my shoulder there. And instead, Lindsay arranged for us to get a picture with pretty much the entire cast. And not everyone was there at that point, but we got this picture with the majority of the cast. And then, of course, we had to get a picture with Lindsay herself. So my heart at the end of that experience was so warm and so full. I was happier than I've been in a long time. It was a wonderful experience. It was like really just cosmic that we went there thinking it was going to be one thing and then ended up getting to have this completely unexpected, just completely wonderful experience on Stephen King's birthday. It was absolutely perfect. But what is a Book Bros trip without books? So I want to take a minute and kind of share the things that I came home with from that trip. So first off, Wanderers by Chuck Wendig, which is a lend to me from Book Bro Clay. I've heard that it is inspired by Stephen King, so I'm looking forward to giving this one a read. We found a little free library after Carrie the Musical, which was right across the street from the theater. I'm telling you, the riches were just nonstop in Texas. And anyway, I got a copy of the more than complete Hitchhiker's Guide by Douglas Adams, which I've heard of for decades, which I've never actually read. So I look forward to giving that one a read and then paying it forward and putting it back in another free library at some point when I'm done with it. At that amazing bookstore, Recycled Books, we went back on Sunday again, and I did pick up this really, really nice first edition paperback of The Fog, James Herbert's The Fog. That was $5. I was pretty pleased to pick that one up. And then at Patchouli Joe's did a fantastic job of decorating their shop. It was absolutely adorable. Even though I mostly gravitate toward used bookstores, just because there's more of a variety and usually more bargains to be found, I really liked what Patchouli Joe's had done with the ambiance of the place, the decorations they had set up, the Stephen King display of items that they had set out. They're a new bookstore that sells everything at list price, but on Stephen King's birthday, everything Stephen King was 15% off. And when I found my boot, I was able to trade coupons with Book Bro Matt, so I got an additional 15% off of The End of the World as We Know It. So 30% off list price for this, and it supports an independent bookstore. It's something that I've had on my list for a while. I'm actually working my way through the audiobook version of this right now. And honestly, after finishing The Stand and then diving right into this, it's kind of overwhelming. It's almost a little too much Stand. So I don't know if I'm going to finish the audiobook right now, but it's nice to know that I have this, put it up on my shelf next to The Stand somewheres, back there, over there, and it'll be a really nice addition to the collection. So yeah, it's been wild and crazy lately, and I was nervous about a getaway. I'd never spent that much time with those two guys, but it was a lot of fun. It was delightful spending time next to a lake. I actually kayaked, which is something that I had never done before. It was a lot of fun as well. And then, you know, when the sun went down next to the water, and then morning on the lake, and then getting to have this amazing experience of meeting these wonderful people and getting to see a play of something that I've heard about for years and never actually experienced. It was just perfect. So thanks to channel sponsor Thomas over at skcollector.com. Thank you to channel members Mark, Nick, Tom, and Steve for your support and for your membership. Thank you to all of you for watching the videos and for supporting me and for supporting the channel. If you'd like to join the channel, there's information in the description to this video. I'm also going to put links to Book Bros OK social media, to Theater Denton if you want to follow them and throw some support their way, to Patchouli Joe's Recycled Books if I can find their web presence. I will put it all in the description for this video. But anyway, thanks again. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you also had a wonderful Stephen King's birthday, and I will talk to you later. Bye.